My dear students of grade 10, welcome to my English class. It's RK English YouTube channel. Students, I hope you all are doing well and I hope you all are preparing for your next term. And I wish you all the very best in advance for your next term exam. As students, I'm here today with the unit 12, that is nature and development, and we will discuss its reading fast text. And before reading fast, we have some pictures given, and these pictures are the picture of development project. And look at the picture below. Discuss why the development projects are important for the nation and discuss. As students, we can see these pictures, these short of pictures are of development project picture, and we can see in the picture a hydro project and the roads and thermal power and all here. Students, as you know, in the first picture, a hydro project picture, and it's the backbone of our country. As you know, it's Nepal is a country where there is a water, excessively water in our country, and there we can have opportunity uh, to produce electricity because of the water, and this is the backbone of our nation, students. And yes, it's really in terms of important in our economic development. And here we have roads, and as you know, it also plays an important role and a very vital role in the economic development and connectivity and transportation and creating the job opportunity. So all these opportunity, all these you can say project can create opportunity in the nation, and it can improve and enhancing our economic development, students. It means all these projects are very very important to our nation. It's all about student the project pictures, but here is one pictures, and these two picture I'm not sure and what picture is exactly about. But in first look, I can see it looks like a bus stand, but on the other hand, it's like a thermal power. Students, if you guess, if you have any idea about this picture, do write me in comment box, and I always look for your feedback and comment, students. So I hope for that. So now start reading one text, students. We have questions. Which development project is shown in the picture, and why is this project is a national pride? So let us have the picture first. Yes, students, here we have a text also. Kathmandu-Terai Madhesh fast track, a project of national pride. And with that, we have picture also here. You can see this is a project picture of the Terai Madhesh fast track picture, students. And why is this project a national pride, students? It's a national pride of our country, this project, because it plays a vital role in connectivity and increasing trade between the places, and reducing the travel time, students. And it also provides good transportation and job opportunity to the local people also. This is the importance of this project, and why this that's why it's a proud of our nation. And we have a text. Let's start now. An infrastructure of nation pride, Kathmandu-Terai Madhesh Fast Track KTFT was a mega highway project of strategy importance in the Nepal. Students, this project named KTFT, that is Terai Madhesh Fast Track, is very very big project, and it's a mega project and planned project of Nepal. And the 72.5 kilometer long fast track will connect Kokna Lalitpur with Nijagarh Bara at the east-west highway junction. So students, it's of 75-kilometer long project, and it will connect Khokna and Lalitpur with the Nijagarh Bara at the western part. So total length of this project is students 72.5 kilometer, and this project consists of roads with the total length of 55.9 kilometers. So throughout this project, students, the total length of the road is 55.49 kilometer and 70. And besides this, there are 87 bridges with the total length of 10.60 kilometer and three twin tunnels with the total length of 6.41 kilometer. It means throughout this project, students, the total road length of the road is 55.49 kilometer, and beside this there are 87 tunnels, bridges, which has a length of 10.60 kilometer, and it has also three twin tunnels also. There are three twin tunnels also with the length of 6.41 kilometer. And students, the total length of the project is 72 kilometer, and the total road length is 50.5 kilometer, and the bridge length is of 10.60 kilometer, and the tunnel length is of 6.41 kilometer. This is all about the project, that is KTFT, introduced to our country Nepal. And the total travel time is estimated as 1 hour, and it is assumed that within an hour we can travel this whole distance, that is of 72.5 kilometer. And now let us talk about its benefits. What are the benefits of this project? The fast track will enhance the country economic growth and create the job opportunity as well. Students, because of this KTFT projects, it's really going to improve our economic conditions and our economic growth, and it's going to create many job opportunity for the local and the the other part of the people in the country. And there are many benefits from KTFT, which are the blessing that brings prosperity and progress. Here are, yes, students, because of this project, people are benefited, and with so many benefits, and getting benefits, and they are, it's bringing prosperity and wealth and the progress in their life. Here are some of the potential benefits that KTFT will bring to our nation. So, students, here we will discuss some of the benefits, and which KTFT is so going to bring and also will bring, we hope so. And let us discuss that one. And first one is accelerate the country economic growth. The first, we can say, advantage or benefit is that it is going to accelerate the speed of our country's economy. And here we have the paragraph: the construction of KTFT contributes to connect Kathmandu and the dry closure. So one of the biggest advantages that this KTFT project will connect Kathmandu to Terai region very easily and closer, since the travel distance is lesser in KTFT, and daily fuel saving could potentially reach more than NRS 5 billion. The approximately is sure to have several positive implications on the economic growth of our country. Here, students, first it is going to connect, join our Kathmandu valley to the Terai region, and secondly, since the travel distance is lesser in KTB, as you know, student, because of this KTFT project, it has reduced the travel time, and that's why, and very you can travel in very lesser time through this project. And the daily fuel, I know, because of this, it's going to reduce the fuel consumption. Okay, that be that becomes 5 billions in NRS. So we can save the fuel consumption, that cost of 5 billion NRS. and this approximately sure to going to bring many positive impact and the we can say impact on the economic growth of our country. So because of this project, so one, it's very uh, mm, it is going to connect our Kathmandu Valley to Troy region, and it's going to uh, reduce the travel distance because of this, and it's going to reduce also fuel consumption. Now KTFT enhanced connectivity can open up for very viable opportunity tourists that comes to Nepal through the southern border. At the same time, many of tourists beyond the India will also have option to travel to Nepal via fast track. Students, because of this project, and the people coming from India side and outside the India, and they can easily access, you know, by this road, and they can easily enter the Kathmandu Valley through this project, and it's really going to help them to make accessible our Kathmandu Valley to the Indians and the other tourists. Here we have next students. Let us see. Okay, now the B number is the development of high skill. So another most important advantage of this project is that, and KTFT is the project will many complicated structure like high bridges and twin tunnels, and the technology involved in those structures will be totally new to the people of Nepal. The Nepal people involved in KTFT will certainly have a greater chance to sharpen their skills and skills from the new technology. Here, students, in this paragraph and development of high skill is that because of this KTFT project, there are so many difficult and complicated, difficult work during the construction time, and our engineer, our labor, and they have to work. They have to do some difficult and typical work during the time of construction, and like high bridges and the twins tunnel, it's very complicated job, students. It takes high skills, it needs high skills, and temperament and all these. So that's why, and that makes them typical and difficult task for the engineers and the workers. The technology involved in those structures will be totally new to the people of Nepal. So as you know, students, if these type of modern technology is introduced to a smaller country and a developing country like Nepal, and it's very new to the people of our Nepal, people of our country, and because they haven't experienced such kind of modern technology so far, and the Nepal people involved in KTFT will certainly get a chance to sharpen their knowledge and skills from new technology. Because of this project, students, the people of our country, Nepal, and engineer and the worker of our country will definitely going to be benefited from this project, and they are going to definitely sharpen their and increase and enhance their skills and knowledge because of this modern and new technology. Now students, we have C, employment opportunity. Now let us talk about the job opportunity, and here is this project is sure to create job opportunity for young people of the country. Yes, students, because of these projects, and the people of the Nepal and the local people and the people from other part of the country are getting equal jobs opportunity because of this project, and the new jobs opportunity will definitely makes family upgrade their economic condition. And students, because of this KTFT project, and people are getting job opportunity, and by getting this opportunity, definitely they are going to help their or help for improving their economic condition and their wealth also. And D is Kathmandu-Terai accessibility. This is the most important one. Students, the KTFT connect Kathmandu with Nizhgard, allowing a shorter travel distance at a higher speed. So, at the higher speed, students, this KTFT is going to connect our Kathmandu Valley, okay, with the Nizhgard, allowing with a shorter distance travel time. And the project will facilitate the people of Terai in different fields including health, education, jobs, and new market. Because of this project, students, people of our Thrai region, and they are they are benefited in the field of health, also education, jobs, and the new market. So they can easily access the facility to the Kathmandu in Kathmandu Valley because of this project, and they can travel. um, Distance in very short time, and they can have good transportation, they can send, they can have good trade uh, with the merchant also, and they can go for higher education also because of this project, students, and they can have a good job opportunity as well. And similarly, local traders can also be benefited, as I told you already. And local traders mean local businessmen can be benefited also from this project. And the cheaper transportation reduces the shipping cost, which reduce the cost of goods at the consumers end. And students, one of the most valuable and thing, that is the shipping cost, students. And whenever the traders have to send their goods from one place to another, and it is really going to reduce the shipping cost, because transportation, has, needs to travel, have to travel a shorter distance. Because of the shorter distance, your cost on the goods will be reduced. So because of this reduced price and cost, when it will reach at the end of customer, it will not cost too much. This is the main, you can say, advantage of this KTFT project. Another is it will, KTF is to facilitate the Nijagarh International Airport also, which is currently under construction. The project connects the airport to the capital effectively. So another most important benefit is that the Nijagarh Airport, International Airport, is currently under construction. It is on its work on progress, and this project is really going to make its connectivity to the capital Kathmandu. And KTFT can also be used excessively to provide food, water, and medical supplies in case of natural calamities such as earthquake and the flood. Students, during the time of disaster, or some, we can say, tragedies, at the time of, suppose, like earthquake and flood, so during that time this KTF may be very helpful in providing and helping the people by food, water, and the medical supplies through this project during the time of natural calamities and disaster. And number reduction in high density of people, of the density of the Kathmandu Valley. So this is the most important one also, students. After the operation of KTFT, the distance from Kathmandu to Trai will be limited within an hour. As already told you, students, the distance between Trai and Kathmandu is, we can travel in an hour, because it will reduce the travel time, because people from far away places can easily enter Kathmandu within an hour to access it as facility. So students, the people who lives from far away from Kathmandu Valley, they can travel within a short time to the valley, and they can easily enter Kathmandu within an hour to access its facility, and they can do their work, and they can easily access the facility. They don't need to settle in Kathmandu, which contribute to reduce the density of the Kathmandu Valley, and thus an over increasing congestion of the Kathmandu Valley can be reduced with the realization of the concept as a great Kathmandu. Students, here the main what is the main impact of this is this project is that people who go to Kathmandu Valley, and there they have to access the facilities, and then they can come back same day to their home, and because they don't need to stay and in Kathmandu Valley, and this will really going to reduce the crowd of the Kathmandu Valley, and thus it's going and over increasing congestion means overcrowding of the Kathmandu Valley can be reduced. So because of this project is really going to help the reducing the overcrowding of the valley, and as we believe that Kathmandu, everyone wants to make Kathmandu a greater Kathmandu. So this is how this project is going to reduce the density of the Kathmandu Valley. So here we have next students. Let us see there. Now, students, we have discussed all the benefits and the advantages of this project, but we have some drawbacks also about this KTFT project. So let us discuss about the drawbacks, and we have the poor behavior of the road user, increment in road accidents, deficit on smooth link roads, deforestation and land degradation are some burdens of KTFT. So here, the what is the main drawbacks is that the road user behavior bad, bad behavior of road users means the people and drivers who use the road, who drives on that road, are the user of the road, and increment in the road accident deficit on smooth road link road. Students, one of the main drawbacks is the road users bad behavior of road users, and the second is the road accident, and third is the lack of not having good road and not smooth link road. This is the some drawbacks, and another deforestation, cutting of trees, and the land degradation and the conservation of land are some of the major drawbacks and the burdens of this KTFT project. So all these are some burdens and overhead that KTFT project is facing and having. Here are some of the constraints that might adversely affect the development of our country. So, students, we will discuss some of the problems that, because of this project, that are really going to impact, that are really going to affect the development of our country. And first, the impact that we will discuss here is the road user behavior and threat in traffic safety. So this is the main problem that this project will face here. The considering the vulnerable condition of Nepali road, the addition of another more advanced structure can pose new challenges. To keep in mind, students, that the weak condition of our Nepali roads, as you all know, though, our road condition is not that much good, and especially particularly when we talk about the link roads. So, the addition to of another more advanced infrastructure can pose. Now, whenever, as you know, that our road conditions are not good, if we add some new technology or new modern structure, yes, to create new, it will really create some new challenges, and since the average design speed of KTFT is around 70 kilometer per hour, high speed can also cause road accident. So here, students, here students, so this KTFT road structure is designed in such a way that any its road limit, road speed limit is how much, 70 kilometer per hour. It means one can drive at the speed of 70 kilometer per hour, and this is very high speed, and because of this high speed there can be a chance of fatal accident. So this is the main problem. So students, because of this high speed, and there can be a chance of fatal accident, and that is not good. And second, that is establishing of link road is the main problem and the limitation also. And considering the vulnerable condition of Nepali rule, the addition is, we have talked this one, and this one establishing of link road students. And after the operation of KTFT, after the implementation of KTFT, the project, the next challenge will be to ensure the smooth connectivity with the neighbor highway and cities with the formation of link road. The students saw one of the most challenge and a biggest challenge is that one we it has to, it has to ensure that there should be smooth and good road with the neighboring highway and the cities with the formulation of link road. It means link condition of the link road should be smooth and good, and without this supporting link road KTFT will not function effectively. So without not having good link road, this project can't work completely and can't be effectively. And the section from different link road to the zero point has to be further improved and possibly expanded to accommodate the high inflow of traffic brought by KTFT. So students, what we need to do is that this KTFT, to make this KTFT project successful and effectively, and there should be smooth road, link road, and we have to work on the improving the link condition of the link road so that we can make this project successful and effectively. And then now see in impact of an environment, and students, now we will talk about the most important one, that is the impact, its impact on the our environment. Obviously students, and when such type of such sort of projects are introduced to any country, and there can be a chance of bad impact on our environment and as well our life also. So here we have the construction of such a large infrastructure will adversely affect the environment. Yes students, as I told you, while doing this type of structure and construction, there can be impact of the, bad impact of the on the environment. Some major effects during the construction phase can be the pollution of air by dust particle, with the rock blasting, coring, and the dumping of filling particles. As students, one of the most impact that is during the construction time, at the time of construction, that is the first phase construction time, and whenever we have to construct new road, new structure, then we have to mine, we have to cut the tree, and we have to blast the rocks. So during that process, there can be a chance of air pollution because of the dust particle. And secondly, there are rock blasting, because of the rock blasting, and there come huge boulders, stones, and the filling particles that can also, and the dumping that can also have bad impact on our environment. And the deforestation during the period of construction can accumulate the air pollution, which will be one of the major cause for environment degradation. So, students, as you know, during this construction period phase, we have to cut the trees also, and because of this cutting trees, it can also lead to the environmental degradation, because of this is the major cause of environmental degradation. So we have talked about students, its advantages as well as its disadvantages on our environment. Now finally we have conclusion. Let us discuss the conclusion. So here we have KTF as to promise to accelerate a social economic revolution in Nepal. Students, one thing that this KTFT project have to promise us that it will really going to innovate and in our to make some change in our Nepal and to push our economic development. And such a noble mission can be accomplished only if we could implement innovative strategies and apply advanced technology in our transportation system and advance. Students to make such a type of projects successfully and effectively, and we should implement and some modern technology, and we should use some advanced and modern technology, and so that we can make this project successful and effectively. So students, this is all about your reading to text from unit 12 students. In this chapter we have discussed about the mega project, or that is KTFT. And students, if you feel this video is informative and knowledgeable, then do subscribe, like and share, and don't forget to press the bell icon so that you will get the early notification about my video, students. And one thing, students, I always tell you, I look for your feedback always, so do write in my comment box. So, with that, students, I come to an end of today's lesson, and I will be back very soon with a new lesson, the text. And till then, see you in the next one. Goodbye.